Mount Smart Stadium for round 5 of the D1NZ Championship. Yeah, practice went really well yesterday. Just straight away out of the box, we had the perfect gearing. We started on tyre pressures and shock settings and all that from what we had last year. So we were 10 steps ahead of running into practice. So I was really stoked with that. Went into qualifying last night and went to take off for my first qualifying pass, and we had the windscreen fog up from our water sprayers on the radiator. So as soon as I got a bit of airflow through the front, the heat went through it, or the water went through the radiator, and just steamed the outside of the window up. And I just kept my foot in. I'd already left the line, so I was like, I can't pull out of it, otherwise I'll get a 0. Hoped like hell it would clear. By the time I got to the entry point, it was still blazed up. So we entered in, and I could see out the side mirror, out the side window. So I was, we're happy now. And come round, I got to clipping point 2, and as I did this transition, couldn't see anything, and just got a little bit too aggressive on it and stacked on too much angle and had a spin. So yeah, really threw that out the window. Just couldn't see. I started panicking a little bit. I should have most probably just put the window wiper on or something. The boy said, why don't you use the window wiper? And I was like, I just didn't even think about it. Pretty bummed about that. The pressure was on for our second pass. I was like, I hope the car just, I hope it doesn't break a supercharger belt, or we lose steering, or a fuel pump dies. There was so much going through my mind, and but still managed to put a pretty good run through and come up with P5.
Ben Jenkins going up against Fanga Dan Woolhouse. Let's see what they do going down the front straight. Oh, yeah. No, Fanga. Contact.
Such a bummer, because me and Ben would have put on an awesome show in the dry. It would have been a final, I reckon. Not the best position to be thrown in, and the conditions are crazy. So.
Well, we like crazy.
Oh yeah. But he put down an awesome lead run for me, so we were there to put on a show.
Well, this is a Century Batteries car on the Century Batteries Power Night, and look at the speed that Fanga Dan has decided to go with.
Very shallow line for Cody, cutting right up on the inside. Look at him through here, real shallow. Look at Fanga, way out on that wide line. Now Fanga did that on the chase run. Now Cody's really trying to get that proximity, but really hindering himself in line.
Mate, I gotta say, that lead run, you just took off. Was that the plan?
Oh yeah, no, I thought his lead run, I was like, man, we're going pretty slow, It's actually easier to just get the car wheel spinning off the line and just drift all the way into it. It gives you that feeling of what the car's going to do. So that's why I just pretty much skid straight off the line.
Now watch him out the gate here. Such an early entry. Look at him already entered. Nice smooth run there, but look, Jesse's been able to sit in behind there. Not too bad, a little bit of a bobble there through that centre section. He'll be hard on the car right now. Not too bad, but a good clean run there by Fanga Dan.
Jesse's one of my favourite drivers, and he brings an awesome style to the sport and stuff. So yeah, but we're just out there having fun, and this car's going awesome. So yeah.
Big night for you, leading the championship, more big points here.
Oh, definitely. We didn't have a very good outcome out of Manfield, and we had a really good lead there. And I just, I wasn't very well around that event, and made a few rookie mistakes, that's for sure. And I beat myself up about it a little bit. So yeah, definitely not out here to make mistakes again.
Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5D with the Coyote Supercharged V8, sponsored by Castrol New Zealand and Century Batteries, a 2-time New Zealand drifting champion. Fanga Dan Wheelhouse is going up against the Zoom Performance Nova Tyres from New Zealand, RB34 power Nissan Sylvia S14. Forget the rest, we've got the best. Valvoline D1NZ National Drifting Championship, Century Battery Super Night, it's final time!
Woo! And what an entry by Fanga Dan right there. Mega! I think they've definitely pulled the valves out of that car right now because that seems to be a little bit more hooked up. Just look at that, Fanga Dan. I'm here. Wow! Bang, touched him just then.
And second place goes to the Century Batteries of Fanga Dan. Get up there, lads. You love fun, but gee whiz, this is a bit nervy though out there tonight.
Yeah, it definitely was, but you know, I actually hoped that it would rain when I watched a few of the earlier battles on the dry, because you know there was going to be a lot of battles that were decided by getting lost in smoke and stuff, and you know there's no wind in here and it just wasn't lifting. It was bad enough in qualifying, and that was only with one car. So super pumped. You know, I had a lot of love here with my naming rights sponsor, Century Batteries, and you know, and a whole lot of other love from my other brand partners. So yeah, let's move on to Bay Park and keep smiling.